What's up? Hey gang, Zippo. What do we got here? Batteries. Power. Alright, pawn shop. Yes, it's been a little while since I posted a pawn shop video. Stopped by one of my favorite places, did a little bit of picking and a grin, and walked out with this small lot for 35 bucks. Now you're thinking, $35? Isn't that a lot? Well, no, let me break it down for you, okay? This 22 ounce S-Wing hammer by itself retail 36 bucks. And if you look, it is very near new. Most of the epoxy is still on the handle. Very near new. Waffling still just awesome. So that alone made the rest of this freebies. One item. So then we got an angle die grinder. I love these things. I mean, Central Pneumatic, you know, they're going to give up on you eventually, but these things are freaking awesome, especially when you couple them with the 3M abrasive pad kits with a little screw-on deal. Got them right here. Show you. Got these things, put these on, then you can just screw that disc off, put a new disc on or a different type of disc. These are called, they're called nothing. No part number or anything on it. But, I mean, that's what I'm using this one for, because my other one has a cutoff wheel on it. And same thing, Central Pneumatic, same exact air grinder, 52848. So you break it down, like I said, then I'm left with a 15, well, excuse me, let me see, this would be a $20 freebie, so there's 20 bucks because it's new, it's never been used, so there's plus 20. I didn't do my math, let me do, hang on. There we go. I saved $84. Now, these vintage items here, obviously, I went on eBay and looked at sold listings and then found an average on those. So we'll go over those in a second. Carabiner. It's a double locking carabiner. You have to push the back before you can push the front. And I never turn anything like that down. It's going to help me with my climbing and rigging gear. This snap-on wrench is averaging sold auctions on eBay of $45. Now, this one, the head needs cleaned because it's not ratcheting real great, so that'll be easy enough. Pull the two screws out, I'll pull that plate off, get in there and clean everything up, put it back together, and it'll be golden there. But it does still lock up nice. But here's one of the other problems. I probably had that out of view, didn't I? Here's one of the other problems. But let's enter this one. This is the same tool as this is the spark plug tool. Spark plug ratchet is what they call that. This is the same exact tool, only they bent the handle to make getting spark plugs out easier. Right? And this one was the same way, but you can see that head is staying put. All that's in there is one full coil, and you just drift the pin out. Inside the coil is a spring. Just a piece of sprung steel, and all you have to do is tweak that piece of sprung steel open enough so that it holds the head tension wherever you put it. That's the way it should work. No ratcheting or anything like that. So this one will be like that soon enough. I'm just going to drift that pin out, fix that spring, and then this one will be golden. So that was another freebie that would have cost me 45 bucks. And I never turn down Snap-on tools when I can find them if I can get them reasonably priced. And obviously free, because the hammer was essentially the entire purchase price of everything I got here. And here, just to show you guys, here is the recipe, okay? I'll look right down here on the bottom. You can see 35 bucks. So there you have it. That's what I paid. And then we come down here. I love these knurled extensions. And I usually am not brand picky when it comes to these. If it's a knurled extension, I grab it, because you know that makes it so much easier to use your fingers. So the bearing is good, spring is good underneath the bearing. The end, it's got a couple little wraps on it, but everything fits just fine on it. So, and it fits good and tight, no wobble or play. And you can hear the ratcheting on this one. Well, when I got this one, the head was the same way as this one. Now listen to this one. Hear that? That's just dirt. That's all that is. So then, now we get down to the last item. It's just a neat little flashlight. And I saw it, and I had my price figured out in my mind for the rest of the stuff. I also got a roll of 3M 33 plus vinyl electric tape, super vinyl tape. And, you know, that was a freebie. This was a freebie. Everything, this was all freebies because of the hammer. So, this little flashlight here is just neat because the base doesn't have an exposed magnet like a lot of flashlights do, but it is magnetic, as you can see. Okay. Now, I'm going to turn it on. This sucker's good and bright. See that? And I like that. I really like it. So, again, like I say, this pile was freebies. So why not? You know it? And I got in there, and this was the only item that had an actual price on it. The rest of this stuff, they have grab bins, and you just go up and make an offer. So this was marked at $14.99. So if you factor that in, $14.99 there, then I paid 20 bucks for the hammer. So you could say I bought these two items and got all these for free, but in a retail setting, you're looking at 36 bucks, 35, 36 bucks here, and 20 bucks here. So you have $55 just in those two items retail. And having a couple, that's just icing on the cake. You don't have to always figure that one's going to be good enough. It never hurts to have another. And if one of these goes bad, the backup is there. And I've already got the wrenches for them because I actually bought this one new. So there it is. And this is, of course, dedicated to the one family who enjoys these videos, I think, the most. And that would be Amber, Blake, and Ethan. So there you go, guys. There is a new pawn shop video for you. And look for more. I may go ahead and repair this and do the video repair and show you guys exactly what it takes to repair it. Doesn't take much at all. So you never have to worry about a flexible head. And typically you don't have to worry about that either, because it's just a bunch of dirt that's gotten in there. So I'll go ahead and say stay tuned, because I'll do a repair video on this. Is Zippo later? No.